Socrates was born in 470 or 469 BC to Sophroniscus and Phaenarete, a stoneworker and a midwife, respectively, in the Athenian demi of Alipes. Therefore, he was an Athenian citizen, having been born to relatively affluent Athenians. He lived close to his father's relatives and inherited, as was customary, part of his father's estate, securing a life reasonably free of financial concerns. His education followed the laws and customs of Athens. He learned the basic skills of reading and writing and, like most wealthy Athenians, received extra lessons in various other fields such as gymnastics, poetry, and music. He was married twice, which came first is not clear. His marriage to Xanthippe took place when Socrates was in his 50s, and another marriage was with a daughter of Aristides, an Athenian statesman. He had 3 sons with Xanthippe. Socrates fulfilled his military service during the Peloponnesian War and distinguished himself in 3 campaigns, according to Plato. Another incident that reflects Socrates' respect for the law is the arrest of Leon the Salaminian. As Plato describes in his Apology, Socrates and 4 others were summoned to the Tholos and told by representatives of the 30 tyrants, which began ruling in 404 BC, to arrest Leon for execution. Again, Socrates was the sole abstainer, choosing to risk the tyrant's wrath and retribution rather than to participate in what he considered to be a crime. Socrates attracted great interest from the Athenian public and especially the Athenian youth. He was notoriously ugly, having a flat turned-up nose, bulging eyes, and a large belly. His friends joked about his appearance. Socrates was indifferent to material pleasures, including his own appearance and personal comfort. He neglected personal hygiene, bathed rarely, walked barefoot, and owned only one ragged coat. He moderated his eating, drinking, and sex, although he did not practice full abstention. Although Socrates was attracted to youth, as was common and accepted in ancient Greece, he resisted his passion for young men because, as Plato describes, he was more interested in educating their souls. Socrates did not seek sex from his disciples, as was often the case between older and younger men in Athens. Politically, he did not take sides in the rivalry between the democrats and the oligarchs in Athens. He criticized both. The character of Socrates as exhibited in Apology, Crito, Phaedo, and Symposium concurs with other sources to an extent that gives confidence in Plato's depiction of Socrates in these works as being representative of the real Socrates. Socrates died in Athens in 399 BC after a trial for impiety and the corruption of the young that lasted for only a day. He spent his last day in prison among friends and followers who offered him a route to escape, which he refused. He died the next morning, in accordance with his sentence, after drinking poison hemlock. He had never left Athens, except during the military campaigns which he had participated in.